star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
5 on the clock. For 3, it's Mitchell. The high fly has grabbed the miss. Here's MP. And another 3 for the Flyers.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
Pass to Diaz. Mitchell. And he's going for the oop here. Poked away. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from NP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself. Excellent look from Diaz. Open man in his sights. Added up. Nice assist.
Here's MP. He has 6. Now Bird. Shoots over O'Neal. And again, Union Elite get the bucket.
Nice shot by Bird. Not every young player can hit the midi, because honestly, they don't practice it as much.
Here's MP. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3-point range.
What a performance here. It seemed like every 3 he's going to shoot is going to fall. He's totally in the zone.
Bird outside. Harris sets the pick. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role.
Count it. It's good.
I like seeing guys like O'Neal. They use the mid-range area of the floor, catches the defense off guard, and you take it when it's available.
Gove with the rebound. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And if I'm them, I'd go for it.
Yeah, they didn't waste that fast break opportunity. Good. Aggressive pass, got his teammate to the rim.
The pick from Harris. Now here's Diaz. Guarded by O'Neal. And that one's good. It's Diaz.
And although he is a guard, Diaz, he's not bashful. He's trying his luck inside, and with these results, you see why he goes in there.
The screen by Gove. Down low. Here's MP. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Gove. 3-pointer. And the call will be an over the back on the play.
He crashed hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Kudos for the effort, but just too anxious.
Yo.
And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Here's MP. Mills on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
I like Mills taking advantage of the situation there and firing when open.
Pass to Robert. Polish. The pick from Harris. This one for 3. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. Here's Omodowi. Again, the high flyers.
Since the start of this game, they've been focused on good offensive positioning and finding quality shots.
I'm looking at the team field goal percentages side by side here. It's clear who's playing better basketball this half.
And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
What a nice shot by Callahan.
Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site.
On the wing, Harris. He's got 5. Back to Kolish. To the middle. Here's Walker. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. To the paint. Go. And it's Gov throwing it down.
Absolutely spikes one. That's Ben Gov. Nice throwdown.
They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
Kicks it to Walker. Robert, defended now by Callahan. Union Elite again can't hit it. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite. Change here. Now here's Diaz. He's covered closely. Mitchell outside. Bird. Back to Mitchell. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Substitution.
We've got a pretty lopsided affair through the first half. High Flyers leading this one. They lead by 18 and will return right after this break. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Robert. Puts up a 3. MP grabs the miss. Here's the High Flyers. There's the 3. 6 for 6. He hasn't missed yet.
He's having a field day from beyond the arc.
Quick note to the defense, feel free to get a hand up. Someone might want to actually guard him.
And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul so
I'm about to
far.
foul out.
And the High Flyers making a change here.
Devontae Mills.
Here's Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Now here's Diaz. Back to Harris. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, shooting 67%.
Put me back in, coach.
Pass to Gov. Boy, what a battle it's been between these two stars. Harris and MP both doing a great job of finding their shots.
Absolutely. You can see that they know their teams are depending on them for offense. You wonder how long they can shoulder the load like that.
The three-pointer goes.
Part of the reason they can extend this lead, they've shot it so well.
Just keep feeding them. Look to put this away in the fourth.
Here's Walker. Pass to Harris. Walker. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And he drew the contact on that 3 attempt and will make his way to the line.
And as a defender, you have to be careful out there by the three-point line. You have to avoid fouls like that.
Shuts down the first one. And the second free throw is good. And he can't make it a 3 for 3. Misses that time. And the layup's good off the glass. A difficult situation for Union Elite. Here's Walker. Here's Bullock. Union Elite again can't hit it. And here are the high flyers now. From deep, it's MP. Polish grabbing the board. Kicks it to Walker. Here's Harris. Polish with 4 to shoot. Picked his pocket. And they're pushing it up. And he makes good on the layup.
Solid passing skills on display from Devontae Mills. Any scout wants to know that a league player is aware of his surroundings. Mills looking to check off some of those boxes here tonight.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite. Here's Bird. Harris outside. Mitchell on the wing. Bird outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target. Here's MP. Covered by Robert. Yep, that one goes.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Now here's Diaz. Defense right on him. Inside. Now Harris. And finished off by Harris.
There are screens, and then there are Brandon Harris screens. He's got more mass than most. He wipes out defenders and allows a lot of room to be created out of nowhere for a score.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
2 minutes remaining.
To the inside. The shot from Bird, no good.
Yeah, and there wasn't a ton of congestion in the lane. He could have done better, that's for sure.
Union Elite with the ball. Pass to Robert. Diaz. Now Harris. He's covered by Gov. Back to Diaz. Robert. Shot over Callahan. Robert can't get it to fall. Here's MP. Shoots the 3. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Three-pointer Bird. MP grabs the miss.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
13 feet out, and it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Up ahead. And lots of contact there, missing the shot, and will shoot 2. Whistle on MP.
You can see how advanced Harris's footwork is. Great understanding of how to get in position to draw fouls.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He's perfect so far from the line.
Guys, there's so many things to like about Harris. The biggest attribute might be his ability to guard multiple positions, and he can score like a machine.
Here's MP. And the high flyers, another triple.
D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
Pass to Harris. Back to Diaz. Here's the three. Offensive board. Bird outside. Diaz. Here's Bird. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have to credit MP. He was an instrumental part of this win. You see the kind of potential that this kid has already.
Without question, Danny. And on the flip side for the Union Elite, a tough loss.
Well, Brandon Harris just didn't do enough in this game. He had his moments, but in the end, MP and his High Flyers were just too much to handle. But it's okay. They can't dwell on this. They've got to put it behind them and just move on.
And that's a wrap, everyone. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Almy. Thank you for tuning in.
Man, in that move I did, like,
Yeah, good game out there, man.
thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I can see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Well, good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. I can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly, I'm trying to be the MVP, so I know how important this game is.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now.
Listen,
You're my agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely, dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.
Ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? I threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. Goat mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team. Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect? Why are you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice McCall and MP jump right at it.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters youngsters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, future superstar Tyson Ice McCall has the keys to this offense, with Lack and Cologne on the wings, and Robinson and Prachumsky locking down the paint. And representing the best of the best in the WCBL, the starting five begins with MP at the point. Devontae Mills will be the shooting guard. Carrington will keep their D busy on the wing, while Harris provides some punch-up power forward. And the quiet assassin Miles Thunderstone is the anchor in the low post. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world. And this game is a great reminder of just that.
Easy to see the skill Robinson possesses, drawing the defender in too close.
First free throw is good. That one misses. Here's MP, and he's got 6 points for him. And the West hits it again from deep. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Now here's Mills. Carrington outside. On the wing, it's MP. Stone down to 5 on the shot clock. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And he is just a headache for whoever's got him assigned on D.
Cologne on the outside. Pass to Lack. 18 feet out. The rebound brought home by Carrington. The West with the lead. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
And here's the EYBL. Cologne on the outside. Up top, Black. Outside, McCall. Prachumsky with the screen. And it's Tyson McCall with the triple.
And McCall splashes it from downtown. He's a premier shooter.
Pass to Stone. Here's MP. Fires from deep. That's good. His 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
You have to love his efficiency from range in this one.
Valuing each and every possession, taking only the shots he feels he can make.
Now here's McCall. Up top, Black. Now guarded by Mills. McCall from long range. The West All-Stars pull it down. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Now here's Lack. Out of bounds, it'll be WCBL ball.
That right there, an inexcusable turnover.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The West will retain possession here.
And he almost got his hands on that one.
Nice job mucking it up with the deflection, though.
So both teams changing it up here. Scores a bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a nifty 5 for 7.
Since the start of this game, they've been focused on good offensive positioning and finding quality shots.
I'm looking at the team field goal who's playing better basketball this half.
And again, the West All-Stars score. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
4 on the clock. From deep, Grant Tombo. MP grabs the miss. For 3. Another miss by MP. And so it's the EYBL with it. Trailing by 10. Takes the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Now a timeout called by EYBL. MP really making a difference in this one.
He can't guard me,
Done a
bro.
dangerous thing.
Get him out of here.
Allowed him to get into a rhythm.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
Robinson with it. Pass to Dermanenko. Gets it to Gogo from long range.
Strong pass. Place the ball right where his teammate needed it.
Here's Corrado. And he banks in the layup.
And he used his strength to muscle into the post without much fight from the D.
They need to do a better job next time and muscle up on him.
Now here's Lack. Aslanoglu outside. And here's McCall. It's Lack on the wing. That's good. And so McCall picks up the assist.
No hesitation. Lack got the ball, pulled up, and immediately took a shot.
There's the triple. And another 3 for the WCBL.
Each team showing just how dangerous they are from deep.
So it's basically, if you make one on me, I'm coming for revenge with one of my own.
Now here's Lack. He's got 6. McCall shot off the mark. Here's MP. Inside. Here's Chu. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, it is fun watching him at the controls.
Just the way he creates for his teammates. Such a willing passer.
And there's the call on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
Here's Lack. Pass to Prachumsky. Outside, McCall. Prachumsky with the screen. McCall, no good.
And he cannot wait for this quarter to come to an end.
Seems like nothing is bouncing his way, no matter what he tries. Oh, he got the D that time. Nice up and under.
Outside, Robinson. They need this. McCall shot off the mark.
He just doesn't look confident right now. And it's showing with how he's shooting the ball.
Out of rhythm in the worst way.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Pass to Cologne. Prachumsky outside. Lets it go from deep. MP grabs the miss. Three-pointer. beautiful.
Tremendous half from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped out on that floor.
Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
Now here's Cologne. The 19-foot shot. That one goes.
Proving how effective he can be from the in-between area, Cologne's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's McCall. Cologne with it. Now guarded by Mills. Cologne on the outside. Up top for Chumpsy. 5 to shoot. McCall for 3. No good that time. He got up.
Oh, baby.
Sweet.
Oh, and some free points right there at the buzzer.
That was the definition of a prayer.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair so far. The West All-Stars lead, running away with it, and will return right after this break. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives. That's a solid possession by Cologne. He spaces the floor and keeps the defense honest.
And all around the rim that time before it drops.
He scored most of the points out there by himself. His offense is a big part of the recipe for team success.
Cologne on the outside. The 3 is up. Rebound goes to the WCBL. Out of bounds, that goes to the EYBL All-Star.
Careless mistake. Turnovers like that give coaches gray hairs.
The WCBL calls timeout. A challenging stretch for the EYBL in this one. For Chumpsy, outside. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
An unfortunate mistake. He's got to be kicking himself.
We're watching them give away a crucial possession.
Now here's Mills. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Yep, count it.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Outside, Black. Pass to Cologne. It's McCall on the wing. Perchumsey with the screen. Pulls up high post, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
There's no let-up in McCall's game. He puts constant pressure on the defense.
And here's MP on the outside. Sinks it from distance.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
And since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
Now here's Cologne. He's got 8 in this one. This one for 3. And the EYBL All-Stars get it back. Kicks it to McCall. Outside for Robinson. Good D that time from MP. And here's the West All-Stars. They lead by 24, their biggest margin of this one.
So much easier to score in there. No need to show off the range that time.
They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Count the basket.
All about the dime there. Terrific court vision.
Here's MP. McCall covering. Pulls up from the top of the key. And the rebound goes to EYBL. Let's go with the three. Rebounded by Stone. The WCBL on offense. To the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder.
Timeout,
You talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Just a very laid-back and chill kid.
Timeout called by the EYBL. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
And here's Robinson.
Whose bat is that?
There's Leftos with the three. That one no good.
And most days, that would be his shot. Not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in. Considering the room they gave him.
And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. Here's MP. He's covered by Johnson. From deep, it's MP. Nails it from three.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
And so it's the EYBL with it. Aslanoglu outside. Back to Johnson. Pass over to Robinson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer's offline. Here's MP. He's got 44.
That's not enough coverage. Basically none. Defense did not look good there.
Cologne, right side. Can they get it? Rebound goes to the WCBL.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head-scratchers. He's out there playing like he doesn't game a horse.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the West All-Stars, MP for two.
And he makes the first. And so he hits them both. Now McCall. Dermanenko outside. Gish to Tombo. Dermanenko. Shot clock at 6. Shot on the wing. MP grabs the miss.
There's no rhythm or flow in their offense right now.
While on the flip side, their opposition is on fire. Gotta stop this run somehow.
Now here's more. Here's MP. The three. It's rebounded by Schroeder. They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
McCall outside. The shake. And it's good on the layup.
Driving in with the ball, scooch, and exiting with 2 more points. McCall is great at dishing, so some teams will sag off, but he's got so many ways to make you pay when you guess wrong.
Hits the three-pointer.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
Here's Tombo. Pass to Dermanenko. McCall. Yes, and a nice assist from Vlad Dermanenko.
And comes right back with a 3 of his own.
looking to match the three they just made. I love it.
And here's MP on the outside. And the West hits it again from deep.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Dermonenko outside. Tombo. It's McCall on the wing. Jacks up a three. That one doesn't go either for Tyson McCall. The drive by MP. 2 points as that one goes.
Terrific find. Everyone loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
McCall for three. That one doesn't go either for Tyson McCall. Here's MP for three. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Dermonenko outside.
2 minutes.
Pass to Leftos. Outside, McCall. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. From deep, it's MP. Knocks down the long J.
Part of the reason they can extend this lead, they've shot it so well.
Just keep feeding them. Look to put this away in the fourth.
Now here's Dermonenko. Finds Schroeder. Back to Dermonenko. Here's Tombo. Shot to stop the run.
What a monster on the glass. I'll bet you haven't seen too many rebounding efforts like this, Danny.
Oh yeah, for sure. It takes an extraordinary combination of talent and desire to put in the kind of performance that he has.
Since halftime, he's been money from beyond the arc. And when he's this hot, the green light doesn't get any greener.
Dermonenko outside. Tombo. Aslanoglu on the screen. To the middle. The West All-Stars pull it down.
He makes a courageous attempt to get inside, but the defense forms a wall and he can't get past.
Nails the three-pointer.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Returns it to McCall. Dermonenko outside. Launches a three. Count it from distance. Here's MP. Lets the three fly. Tombo grabs the board. Here's Schroeder. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And that'll do it for this one. And for Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for tuning in.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level, and everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there.
This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah, I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So
really exciting season.
Whew.
Oh,
Hey!
there he is,
Hey!
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to see
MP.
you. Good to
Great
see you.
game, man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything,
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few days. I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
already did.
All right.
All right.
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mhm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay, so I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see.
Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When do you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm gonna meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I gotta try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff, but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. It sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I think we have enough, I'll give you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
Nah, bro, look, don't sweat it. You know, you're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's gonna hook people. They'll come for the basketball, but they want to get to know you as a person. So,
luckily, I'm a yapper, so.
I could definitely see that. You got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery, really. I got my first game coming up in a couple of days, so I'm like, I gotta be ready.
Mm-hmm.